And we are back. Definitely gonna apologize for the last episode, kind of. Yeah, last night, let's just say that I was tired last round. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Into the swamp. Swamp. It had to be frickin' swamps. What? So you have a story thing way up there. So. What? No. I did not. Sword Blaze. There's my counter button. Can I just jump off right here? Yeah, I can. Ah, crap. Yeah, I was getting stuck all around here. Up here. Around a corner. Bam. Path of Ruins. Time to kick some ass. So far, from what I can tell about this game, it's an okay game. It's nothing like super great. Calm down. Yeah, it's on no way back up. Cool. What the hell are you? The hell?
Like giant things.
Yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
If you know what I'm thinking, then let me be your shield. You my healer. Oh hell yeah. Where the hell are you aiming at? Oh hell yeah. What? Oh, it says I was still in battle. I was like, what? Why? I love the ultimate counters. The hell? Oh. You shit, plants. Yoink. Yoink. I don't know why you guys have these things. Climb up. Like I said, I'm not sure how much farther I'll do this game. Like, to me, it's like 50-50, where it's...
But their equipment still seems to be in good shape. Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and equipment.
I'll bring it. Holy crap, okay. That was a weird glitch. Yoink. Yoink. Is my guy like letting the demon out or something? Fuck. No, that's not what I want. That one. There we go. Ooh. Excuse me? Yep. It's my new sword now. Yeah, it's my new daggers. Holy crap, better armor. Oh, hell yeah. And I can upgrade it too, probably. Sure. None of that. None of that, okay. Still. Hell yeah. I gotta start recycling some stuff. Can't recycle that, but I can recycle these. Do it. Do it. Ooh, max health. Ooh, what's this? Poison? I have a chance of poisoning the enemy when I hit them. Damn straight. And then this just gives me more health. Yeah, climb up. It'll be a tank. Bring it on, wherever the hell this thing is. The hell? Is that girl okay? The hell are you? Whatever you are, you're dead to me. Okay, release the demon. You have no choice. I would. Just I would.
Oh shit. You don't look much like a good lunch. Fuck.
I agree 100%. What?
I kinda have my hands full right now. Just let me deal with this creature and I'll be right with you.
That's what they always say. I always end up with their flesh torn to pieces.
Ow.
It's a real good reason to stop distracting me.
Alright, do this. Of course, every time. don't want that. Try doing fireball. That's not fair, I was fighting. Oh, come on. I'm down? Okay. Last one. What? Come on, you did. See shit, sucker. Come on. Go on, bring it. Come on. Die then. Or freaking go. Boom. Suck it. Take that metal freaking blade right through your skull. I'm cool. I saved you. You okay?
This is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
I 100% agree with you.
Do not do that!
What?
I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Yeah, I agree 110% with her.
That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler
Edwin.
and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
That's fair.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and
Eh,
she
no
is
problem
a
with that.
danger to us all.
So?
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
Yeah.
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
still don't care.
expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort. What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error.
And I don't
I
care.
was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm freeing
I've
her.
never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take her back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
No, I'm freeing her. Eat shit.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch!
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
Ah. Okay. Well, there are many choices here. But I might as well just say what I would probably say.
I am Vulcan, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who was going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
Huh?
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all you want, in several places.
Mock,
Do what?
if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts.
Okay.
Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret.
Well, I didn't
It
mean
was
that
to
way.
protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait!
Shit.
Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you.
Damn.
I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You had the
Yeah.
upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty situation. We're going to have to play this right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk with the steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
Yeah.
Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Well, I'll try
Someone has
to.
to deal with it. You seem to take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true. I hate denying myself a little pleasure, but I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything. She is an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Aelas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity.
Oh, okay.
But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord.
Oh.
Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Yeah.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light. Or
Maybe
flame. This thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy.
Shut up, demon.
I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me.
Shut up, parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It's kind of sensitive.
Yeah.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end
Good
result
companion.
is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am, what I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again,
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit.
Sure.
There is probably much to learn from this demon.
we'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems.
100%.
Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. Better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Yep, let's go. Also, Edwin? That sounds like that's a weird name for you. Just to tell the truth. Pick up my traps. Also, I gotta level up, so I might as well level up. Crit hits, knock over weak enemies. Meh. I can't unlock that yet. Oh yeah, I forgot about the health regeneration. That's what I want. Boost up my defense. Boost up my defense. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot I got 1 point here. I don't think I use it for anything. Nope. Sadly. Ooh. Potions heal more. I'm gonna do the potion one. Back to the swamps. Not bad, not bad. Well, at least the story got a little more interesting.
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain a prisoner.
Yes.
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, I'm the one who will straighten you out.
Yep.
So one false move and I blow you up. It's painful. Are we clear?
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have absolutely no intention of disturbing this delicious village in any way. A place whose tragic end now seems ordained, and over whose corpse the red scribes and freeborn blades will scrabble in the bleeding mud. A spectacle which promises to be unique,
shut up.
and one I would dream of missing for the world.
Well, enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help, I want to be able to count on it.
Very well. You may consider that we have an arrangement.
Yep.
Thanks.
Link. Oh. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just a faster way to get out. Good to know. So now I have to head back to the village. Let's run! Yank. Run! Anything over here, no? Okay, I already cracked that one. Nice. Back to the village. Like I said, it's not a bad game, but it's not, like, it doesn't give me a clear way to go besides, you know, just trying to follow the pointers.
Be pissed. I've got to go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Volk.
Yeah. Check what that 2 is.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
found your soldiers' bodies.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Good.
I know I said I wasn't going to pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
Huh. That's nice.
about those sentry guards? Is there some place in the village where I can get your men's equipment repaired without it costing me an arm and a leg?
Yeah.
Only one I know of is that ass blacksmith's forge. And just talking to him usually costs me an arm, 2 legs, and both me bollocks.
Thanks for the tip.
It's hilarious.
I'm going.
You're welcome, bye. No, apparently I gotta talk to this guy over here. Nope. What the hell? It's way over there. Ah, interesting. I know one's definitely the main quest, so I'm trying to ignore that for later. Run, 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 run. Freaking Speedy.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
Keep him in the balls.
On it, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
Yep.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
That's fine.
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him.
I
If
don't
he
care.
was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this weed tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
Fair.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours.
Yep.
Petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need
Good.
you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. Watch out for the red scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Yep.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Well, he
You
could
think
suck it.
something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir.
Yeah, I'd leave him there.
I'm leaving.
Fang Hawk me. What if I don't want to? Right now my mission is to I gotta go see if she's okay. She did just lose her dad, so. But your dad was apparently a dick. Oh my god. That was like just a glitch right there. What the hell? Why does it say 2 over here?
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
What?
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when I do.
It's so true.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Good. What? Go to the stocks. Because I gotta go find someone for some reason. Oh yeah, I gotta go find Hawk. Do I care? Not really. Oh, hello.
There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house.
Soon.
So, did you
Oh my
find
god,
this
shut up.
famous beast?
I don't care about you.
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Shut up.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead?
No.
But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
Yep.
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead. Yeah.
Wow,
I
why
demand
so
that
cocky?
you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man. A good man. And he was under your care.
Meh.
A precious help.
Huh.
You know the beast didn't get there by accident, right? Your precious friends put it there to guard a woman that they've been secretly holding prisoner for weeks.
Yep.
A woman? In the middle of the swamp? That is unusual.
Yep.
But why would the scribes choose to do such a thing?
Other than the fact that they're walking libraries, we know nothing about their sect. Nobody's got any idea what they're capable of. But everybody keeps their mouths shut because they can do a few tricks. And we never had better doctors. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
No.
He was killed by his own magic. I had nothing to do with it. If you ask me, the guy was not much better than the Ice Lords. And as for my accusations, I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Don't believe me. Ask his daughter. She'll confirm everything I've told you.
You can be assured that I shall. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility.
Yep.
I should deliver
110%.
the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing.
Good.
Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
That's fine.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
I'll take on all you
However
guys.
low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valbanar.
Meh.
He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
What?
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
Huh.
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
Ha.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that's gonna be my method. So let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Do. There you are.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
But I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry about your dad. She took me by surprise. I didn't have time to protect him.
Even though I wish you could have saved him, it's not your fault. It's that witch.
Yeah, but it's understandable that she'd be mad at your father.
Whatever he did to her, he didn't deserve to die like that. She's a murderer, a monster.
A monster that maybe just saved your life.
Perhaps. But why did my father have her imprisoned? Did he know she would try to kill him?
He had us to protect him, and if he hadn't shown up in the middle of the swamp, he'd still be alive. It just doesn't make sense. We have to find out what he was doing. He must have been up to something, because he didn't talk to anyone about it. Not even the people who were supposed to take care of him.
What are you accusing him of?
Nothing really. I'm just asking questions. But I'm going to need your help to find the answers.
I will help you. I need to know what happened as much as you.
Exactly. So help me.
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Yes. Ha ha ha. That was the plan. Time to go. Yeah, at least you cheered her up. That was the point.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
Why?
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Don't tell me it's the pleasure of my company.
Well, it is a rare pleasure following along behind a fire-breathing trooper.
Nice.
A trooper who pulled you out of the death pit you were stuck in?
Now that you mention it, it's true that you do exude a certain smoldering heat. And besides, I feel so very alone here, surrounded by hatred and suspicion. Plus, if I tag along with you, I might at least get to know you better.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
What? Then she left.
You didn't give me away to the steward. Why?
I figured you didn't need any more trouble after going through what you did in the swamps.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Well, that was thoughtful. Yes, considerate even. A gentleman in the skin of a mercenary. Fine then. At least this will allow us to get around without risking a witch hunt. And that is something.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, for some reason it keeps kicking the other girl out. Sorry to say, I prefer the other girl on my team. Well.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Yes?
Come with me.
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Yeah, she always goes up here. I don't know why. It's like her main place to be at. So many games, not enough time. All you do is play one at a time, so let's go. Sorry, I'm not giving you this time. Oh, I gotta go talk to the captain again. Jesus, captain. Oh yeah, I had a mission up there too. Guess I can go get that one done too. Just do a quick drive-by over here. Even though it's more like a run-by, but yeah, drive-by, run-by. Man. I gotta go give the potions to this person right here. Or whatever I found. Here.
Here, I got those ingredients you wanted. And some things to eat as well.
Enjoy.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is the point? The useless as bandaging a corpse.
Shut up,
That
demon.
just leaves the health potions. I brought you everything you asked me for.
Yes, we are making progress. Is there anything else?
No, I was just helping you out.
People standing around like statues. No expressions on their faces. Eyes
Sound
empty.
familiar?
Any of that sound familiar?
Of course it does. May I remind you that my assistant suffers from these exact symptoms. It resembles trauma, but so far I have been unable to bring him out of it.
I'd like some information about the village and its inhabitants. So what do you think of the steward?
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Too late if you ask me.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd be wary of him. He is not as honorable as he would have you believe. Know that before the war, he was just a lackey, bowing and scraping before all the people of power that passed by. Due to a superior's mistake, he thinks he's in charge now. He's a latecomer, nothing but an opportunist, ready to do anything to keep his little piece of power. I've had the misfortune of experiencing his sense of priorities. When he no longer has a use for you, he lets you know you're not welcome.
I can't say I disagree with you there. This asshole treats everybody like his personal slaves.
For the moment, he treats you well because you serve his needs. This might not always be true, and then your lives will be threatened.
He'd go that far?
I didn't found the House of Healing alone. It was with my husband, Ron. He was not a great warrior, nor a renowned strategist. His only gift was for healing. He was my teacher before becoming my husband.
Oh.
The steward welcomed us with open arms. We took care of his men, his villagers. Then the refugees started arriving in greater numbers. Too many for Chambriad, who ended up closing the gates and pretending that these people simply didn't exist. Ron was furious. He tried to make him understand that he would heal everyone, no matter what. And if the self-proclaimed leader of the village wasn't capable of taking care of anyone other than himself, that he would do it. A few days later, I came back from the swamps to discover Ron in agony in the healing house. He had been poisoned.
You think this was the work of the steward?
Who else would have reason to kill him? Everyone loved him and counted on him. Chambriad thought that without him the healing house would close, and that the number of refugees would diminish naturally. Unfortunately for him, I will continue my husband's good work even unto my dying breath. He gave me an even greater reason to keep going.
Fair enough.
This healing house is a waste of time and resources. These people are but dead weight.
Shut up, demon.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Well, I tried my best to help you out. Well, back on our main mission we go. What was that? Yank. Found a gemstone. Push this guy off the frickin' bridge. Hilarious. There we go. Run, run, run. Holy frick. Fast run. There we go.
Vulcan,
Captain.
I do love our little chats, but shouldn't you be doing something?
Yeah, shut up.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
Yep.
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
Have you heard about these villagers who were acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place, I'd go over there and put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Fair enough.
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Vulcan, I do love our little chats.
You wanted the Freeborn...
As long as we...
Captain. Do you really think we should be trusting these red scribes?
I've never really trusted that Aeolus fellow. I could sense he was hiding a knife behind his back. Looks like I was right. But that changes nothing. We still work for them.
It's so true.
Do you think the company is going to make it?
Of course. The Blades have always come through. Existed for more than 2 centuries. They won't give up now. Not during my watch.
What if I take it over?
But to tell you the truth, we're not looking too fresh.
Oof.
Not with the losses we took back at the temple. And as for new recruits, it's been a year almost since we found anyone worthwhile.
Most of us were recruited when the war began, and there aren't many of us left. The only available recruits now are either cowards, deserters...
Kids. Jesus.
If we're gonna hold this village, we're going to have to do it using the locals. Even though most of them look like they couldn't organize a party in a brewery.
Oof.
As soon as we've recovered a bit, we'll break camp and head for Carol Pass. I already sent some of the Blades ahead to see if they could find any new recruits.
Oh, good.
With a bit of luck, we'll come up with something better than one-armed, no-legged trolley rollers.
Oh, yeah.
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranvil, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, I want you to know that it was him that insisted on it. He's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake it off. He wants to join the Blades.
Yeah.
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is headed straight for the cemetery. But considering the losses we've suffered, I suppose I can't refuse. Bring him here to me. I'll check him out.
I don't want to.
I'm leaving.
So, back to the swamp. Oh, Southern Delta? Alright, it was never on this side. Interesting. Time to go through the swamp again. What? Oh, okay. It takes you to sit. What? This is so confusing. Yeah, I think I was here last time. I was just getting lost.
Hey, Vulcan, over here.
What? What do you want?
I came across this enormous creature. It's an absolute monster. You've never seen anything like it.
Okay, so?
Oh, I'd love to catch it. It would make one hell of a trophy, but I'm not sure I can take it down alone. You feel like lending me a hand?
Oh, sure.
You know the captain's looking for you?
Fuck the captain. Oh, come on. He can wait. The beastie out there can't. It could lose itself in the mist at any moment, and we'd never find it.
Okay, then. Considering how excited you are, I'm kind of curious to see the thing. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna let it kill you.
Yes! I owe you one, brother. Come on.
I'm legitimately gonna let it kill you. let Hawk die. I'm legitimately gonna let Hawk die. Kill Hawk, please. Kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him. Not dead yet. Oh my god, you're not killing him yet. Can he not die?
Thank you. I'd never have brought it down without your
I was letting you die, but I won't let you.
Tell the captain not to worry about me. Now that's what I call a fucking trophy. I'm gonna dine out on this one. Look at that beauty. It makes your damned lobster face look a bit shabby.
Ah, I can't kill you. Damn it. I was legitimately hoping to kill him. Well, I guess that's not happening. Yoink. 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 Oh, gotta love those critical hits. I don't know why you're so focused on her. You're gonna die by my hand. Wow, took a hit there. Kind of. Oh damn, I almost got a level up from there. Oh, I did. Nice. Vulture. Noise. Ooh, recycling items are way better. You know what? Sure. Warrior. Magic resistance? Sure. Physical resistance? Sure. I want that next. Ooh. These are better gloves, apparently. Oh, crap. Yes, please. Recycle that. That looks more actually interesting. Equip that. Recycle those. Eh. Yeah, it's not as best as my Imperial Blade, sadly. Let's go. Badass. Coming through. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting back into the groove of this game. It's like an easier version of Dark Souls, kind of. Because I made myself a sword style, all I have to do is keep on, like, clicking the R2 button to, like, block at the right time, and it does, like, a super counter. It's awesome.
Vulcan, I do love him.
Yeah, shut up. I just want to tell you.
Hawk will finish up his recon and head straight back. Don't worry, Captain.
Yep.
You've been working for me long enough to know one thing. I never worry.
Yep.
I'm leaving.
Just wanted to tell you that. I'm not gonna hurry up and go back into town and talk to... Oh. You?
The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's wrong with them?
No idea. They look like they're turning into deadwalkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
Oh, thanks.
See you later.
I love how one of them is back over here. Basically, go back and talk to the captain. Oh, okay. The guy beside the captain. Why does it say here, though? Excuse me?
Vulcan.
I'm leaving.
What the hell? From here, it jumped over here.
Are you okay? I was just, you know, being polite. Don't feel like you have to give me your whole life story.
Hast thou gone mad? His lips moveth not.
I'm just trying to save face. I hate being ignored.
Right? Okay, and then a bunch have popped all over the map. That's weird.
Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband.
You might say that?
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Yeah.
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
So something took his energy or something.
In what way, Peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village, and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress.
Ooh.
And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised. Sorry to have bothered you. I'll go.
Ooh. Shut down hard.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. You don't talk to me no more. I know we had our ups and downs, but still.
How long has she been like this?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. See, she goes off with Jervis and the others to go and collect berries in the swamp, and when they comes back, not one of them will talk to me.
Where exactly did they go?
What? How the fuck should I know?
Nice response.
Gathering berries is women's work. But at any rate, they never go far, otherwise they'd never come back at all.
So she didn't go alone? Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over by the barracks. He'll have a better chance to talk to you if you don't mention me.
Is there anything else strange about her, apart from the not talking?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Oh, by the gods, do not say that you have profited from her weakness to... Ugh.
I was only trying to give her a nice moment to patch things up between us, sort of.
That's not really what I was asking about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There might be something else. I woke up this night, and she weren't there. I must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep, but she never come back. I never saw her again until sunrise.
Oh, weird.
And I imagine you have no idea where she could have gone?
None. And she wouldn't say nothing to me, like usual. I hope that bitch ain't off seeing another man. That's all I need.
Ha.
I'll be leaving now.
Okay. So basically I learned that they all went with this one guy. But after they were done, they just turned into vegetables or something. Oh my god, loading screen. So there's a quest in here, so let's go check it out. Better not be that one guy, because if it is, I'm not gonna give a crap. Oh, it is. I'm leaving. Straight up, I'm leaving. Might as well just continue the story then. Oh god, these loading screens though. Talk to someone over here. You drunk.
Look at this. My favorite fucking troublemaker.
Yeah, my favorite drunk.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Your man Jervis, he seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him, yeah. Last couple of days he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it, yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right.
Southeast.
Right. I'll check it out. Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
It'd be better if we start this evening. Wait till night falls.
Hey, you, don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here and guard this sector.
No surprises there.
Yeah. Let's see if this works. The hell? Yeah, they're acting like zombies. Interesting. Well. Sorry. I have to kill you, you're all zombies now.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked.
100%.
It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
Nice.
Check it out.
Time to go. Yeah, apparently it wanted me to go with Edwin. Yeah, sorry, don't care about that.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the Ice Lords?
As much as it is possible to know without having met them. In some ways, they're quite fascinating, even though the term might seem inappropriate.
Perfect. How do we kill him?
If I knew that, do you think I would keep it to myself? But I can tell you this, we do believe it's possible.
Nice.
We know that there are 7 lords. Black Storm, Lady Crystal, Marshal Winters, the White Lady, Lord Blackfrost, the Chiller, and the Ice Duchess.
Everybody knows that. We've had our asses kicked by them enough.
For sure. But in the past, there were more of them. Some scrolls talk of 9 or a dozen, even of 30 lords.
Jesus.
Of course it's confusing. And I doubt they would have freely given the information of how to kill one of them. But you can bet that some of them have died. We just have to discover how.
I'll be right back. I apologize. And I'm back.
Where did they come from?
Most people believe that the Lords appeared recently, at the beginning of the war. But I have found source materials that lead me to believe they have been around more than 300 years. They are originally from a region far to the north of Vergil. For a long time, they remained there. The beginning of their conquest is quite recent. We all think that the war started 10 years ago, but in fact, it is much longer, maybe even the last century. It took them a long time to escape from their region of origin. The dwarf kingdoms were in their way, and they put up a fight.
You had me going there for a moment. I'm sorry, but dwarves? Save it for the children.
But you're wrong. The dwarves did exist, but the Ice Lords exterminated them.
Yep.
Right. And I bet they also massacred all those poor dragons and goblins.
Yep.
You know that dragons and goblins don't exist. You're impossible.
Do they have any weaknesses that we could exploit?
Not that I know
Maybe.
of. All of the Ice Lords are powerful sorcerers. They are far more powerful than all the other magicians. They have an unlimited army. If they have a weakness, it's not that.
But in spite of all of this, you think there is something?
I do. We often imagine the Ice Lords as a vast megalithic power. But that's not true. In fact, they desperately hunger for power. Just because they pooled their powers to create the Deadwalker army doesn't mean they love each other. Their balance of power is precarious. As soon as they are done with destroying Vergil, they'll probably start killing each other.
Sure, but that doesn't help us much if we have to wait until they're done.
Perhaps there is a way to stir up the tensions between them. Even if for the moment, I can't think how.
Fair enough.
Let's change the subject. So then.
I observed that the Rippers always hide. Have you discovered?
We did fight with the creature that we called the Swamp Beast.
Yep.
As you may remember, I was there and saw it with my own eyes.
Yep.
But considering what happened, I'd be surprised if you did.
The desire for knowledge has its limits. I think I can live without any more information about that horrible thing.
Ha.
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures?
Have you discovered?
I destroyed some of the fungi, or parasite. They're like a round ball that doesn't move. But if you go too close to them, they release a poisonous cloud. It's better to attack them from a distance.
Which I don't do.
So then.
Have you just...
There are whip...
Yep. So, oh, what? Oh. No, those climb things. Nice. Nice, they dropped a lot of good things there. Oh. Dick? Yoink. Always gotta find good stuff. The eastern zone of the swamp. Okay. But you're going from swamp to more swamp to swamp. Okay. Nice. Alright, see you guys again. Goodbye. Pick that up. That up. Oh. Toot 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 toot. Love how this thing's just ignoring me. That was awesome. Take the scenic route up. Oh wait, no, that's how it came down. Yeah, I had to wait for her to get up just so I could jump back down. There you go. Looks like there's a way over here. Nice. Take that. All the good treasures around here. Make the right choices.
Captain?
There is none that thou knowest in this cavern, rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh. You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind e'en now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased, replaced, and that is not in my best interests either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can easily protect us, if thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me, to my knowledge, to my power.
Interesting.
All that thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power, and that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagine that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine. It will consume thee if thou refuseth to evolve.
There we go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou risketh in trusting me is insignificant in comparison with what awaits us if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this world will follow.
You know what?
Right, all right. Between the non-stop screaming and all your moaning, my head is going to explode anyway. So go ahead and do it.
Wise decision. Thou wilt not regret it. Now, thou must
Let's become a demon.
all of thy thoughts. Allow me to move. Yes. At last I can move. Breathe. Think freely. Thou mayest continue. If anything tries to control thy mind, I will make certain they understand who is in command.
Damn, this place is giving me the shivers. At least there's nobody here to give a shit if I crap my pants.
If thou art incapable of controlling thy body, thou mayest as well let me do it.
Don't push me.
Let's go. Fair enough. Do. Just a slaughter. Yes, yes. Ooh. Better weapons. Yep. Holy crap. 20 armor now. Yeah, that's tank. Give me what I wanted. Now I have regeneration. Ooh. Ah. Might as well just wait. Yoink. Let's go. Sorry, but you won't control me. Hello, demon. Boom. Oh, it's like a mind flare.
So you're the one who's been spotted. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show up in person. Oh yeah, I don't hear your voice in my head anymore, actually. You must have figured that out. So if you've got a message to deliver, you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned. Forget it. I came down here to do two things. Look for mushrooms and kick somebody's ass. Guess what? I ain't found any mushrooms.
Die, you stupid friggin' demon. Hell yeah.
Do you believe you've won a victory? Mortal. The dead walkers come. Your pathetic little village has been discovered. And
so what?
Soon will no longer exist. Today I fall, but dozens of new brothers and sisters will rise from the dead. again, and they will reward me.
Yeah, sure.
Well, your Ice Lords have never messed with a Powder Master, now have they?
Yank. Yank.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like...
What do you want to...
So then. Nothing...
Is that it? Yeah, seems like it. Did I level up? No. Cool. That was it. Killed the demon. Oh crap.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like...
What do you want?
Me?
I know
That's
this place. The village is not far away to the right.
Luckily. Yeah, we're just here. Okay, the dead walk the swamps now. Goodbye. I don't think it's going to be a good idea. Thought so.
Fuck me, Vulcan. Where were you? We were up to our necks in it. They're everywhere. We're holding this gate, but I think the others have been overrun.
Do you know where the captain is?
He headed for the center of the village. Sounded like it wasn't going well over there. You should go and help him.
Okay. The hell are you?
The prince is on the move again, and he's not wasting any time.
The puppet he confronts, it is not like the others.
It's more likely to be the puppet master. He looks like a Deadwalker general. He's probably leading the assault on Valvanor.
So let's get rid of it.
All of this power he animates with, it belongs to me. It was stolen and twisted by your miserable magicians. It is time to take back what is mine by right.
If you're planning to take care of him like all the others, sounds good to me. Prince Arundel won't last long facing that kind of monster.
He's using more power than thou wilt allow me to deploy.
I can take care of myself, and here's my plan. I'm gonna come at him with everything I've got. Killing their general is gonna screw up our enemies big time. Let's go do it.
Come on.
I know not what thy father did to him, but he seems to want to take revenge personally.
Bastard. Boom. Team was a dick.
That was one tough death's head, but it won't command anyone now.
Good.
Without their general, the Deadwalkers should leave us alone for a while. But they'll reorganize, so we can't stay here.
You're right, mercenary. Let's use the time to leave.
Good.
It's now or never if we're going to get to Caralthas. My father and the armies of the Free Nations should be there.
Good.
If we hurry, we may be able to participate in the mother of all battles and finally push back the Ice Lords.
If thou dost throw thyself into this battle, the only thing that thou wouldst find is thy death, and the only chance thou hast for saving this world will disappear with thee.
Meh.
Their armies will not win. He knows this, but that is not what motivates him. He is seeking his father's approval. He wants to buy the crown by delivering us to his king. He believes we are at his command. But he is mistaken. I only serve and live for the World Heart. Thy elven city is closer. I can feel it. Forget these suicidal battles. If thou join with them, thy so-called friends will end up turning against thee out of fear or envy.
Sybil would never raise her finger against me. She will back me to the end.
Yep.
The scribe, who is as pretty as she is innocent. Art thou naive? The scribes manipulated thee in the temple and the swamp. But thou placest thy trust in their leader's daughter? Their leader, whose killer thou doth protect? Thou hast no more choice. Thou must hasten to the World Heart and purify it. It is thine only chance.
Nope.
Do combat there, and if thou art not slain, At least one of thy companions, if not all of them, will betray thee to try to control or study the power I bring thee.
Vulcan? Vulcan? You were far away. Is it the demon? He was talking to you, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yes, it happens sometimes.
You have to make a decision soon. Will you join us in the battle at Caralthas?
I don't know yet.
I understand. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I'll let you think it over for a while. Let me know when you've made a decision.
Nice. Oh.
Arundel wants me to go with him to Caralthas. What do you think?
You should go with him. Caralthas is our only hope for now, and the prince seems like a good man. We would be safer there. Both the human and elven armies are gathered there, and I believe you may find some answers there also. The elven sages are some of the wisest people on Vertial. If anyone can figure out what has happened to you, they can.
It's pretty obvious what happened to me. A demon has somehow gotten into my head, and now I gotta live with it.
And this does not worry you?
Nope.
All I know is, I'm a lot stronger since this demon possessed me.
For now, all you seem to care about are these newfound powers, this presence that makes you feel stronger. But what will happen if it also grows stronger? Have you noticed how much you have already changed? I fear that soon there will be little left of Vulcan. In any case, you must find out more about this thing. You must go to Caralthas so they can examine you.
I guess.
I believe you must find a way to control this thing, or even rid yourself of it before it's too late.
Arundel wants me to go with him.
You should go with. We would be.
Well, I know.
But
What was the other choice?
Yeah.
I can imagine. These new powers. You must go to. I believe.
Here you are. No, why do you why?
Last.
I will fight with you at Caralthas. Your army may be our only chance of victory.
Sure.
Idiot, thou hast sentenced thyself to death.
Nah, you don't control me, demon. Nice.
And now?
Now we will go with the others to Caralthas, to swell our ranks, combine our forces, and face the Deadwalker army on equal terms.
Equal terms. Because thou hast slain a vassal far from his master, do not presume too much upon this body. Now draw close to the domain of one of these necromancers. Faced with his power, 1,000 soldiers more or less will make no difference. The power to slay this vermin lies within us. But it cannot be used from such a weak vessel, nor can it even be protected from those who covet it.
I am more and more powerful.
Yes, it's still not powerful enough, and this city is of no interest. The necromancer will lay waste to it with a wave of his hand. While he tarries, thou must make haste to reach his palace.
Yep.
You said that I lack the power. I will not throw myself into the wolf's jaws.
When thou returnest to the world heart, none will stand before us. Thou wouldst already possess the power to destroy this sorcerer and his like. If thou hadst but allowed the evolution of this useless body, look upon thyself. Thou art duped.
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
Well, it's definitely neat.
You coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Meh, whatever.
Huh? Yes, of course. Let's go.
So I'm assuming we're going up to that castle?
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Dead Walkers have already been here. They are still close. We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look around us.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead us to them.
Nice.
Prince Arundel, my lord. Can it be you?
Soldier?
Yep.
What happened here? Is the king with you?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
My father?
Yep.
Where is the king?
I know not, Your Highness. But a few of us were able to escape. Lord Commander Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen
Nice.
is here. Take us to his camp.
Okay.
By your leave. Follow me, my lord.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, cool. We're just here. Okay, we're all here. Nice.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from Bastion.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
Yep.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes. But their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes.
Yep.
This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the river Estelduin fell upon the city.
Cool.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Kariltos' defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have feared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself.
Shit.
He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Kariltos. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was a signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'll go find the king for you.
Vulcan, Did you hear me ask for volunteers? Our mission is over. The Red Scribes have screwed up from start to end. But they're in the hands of the Elven army now.
Captain, since we're here, we may as well make ourselves useful, right? And we have to get inside those walls if we want to know what happened to Wolf and the other blades we left here.
Ah, Vulcan. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
That is why I shall go with him. I grew up in this city. We shall help one another.
My prince, you know well it is my duty to object to you taking such a risk.
And you also know that your objections will change nothing. No man here knows the palace better than I. If my father is within, I will find him.
Yep.
By your word, sire. But I fear most what other things you may find. I can but put my trust in your newfound champion to watch over your highness.
Don't forget, you'll have to deal with those sentinels before you try anything else, Vulcan. Meanwhile, the lads will set up camp near the south gate.
That's fine.
Understood, Captain.
Badass.
Damn, it's freezing here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold. Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
No idea. You looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world. Their libraries contain works of inestimable value. We should find them. They could be useful to us.
I have other things I gotta do first. I have to accompany the prince, remember? But I will try to go with you so you can find your books later. Promise.
Vulcan, I have to talk to you about Edwin. I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her little secrets, just like everyone else.
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of these orders was called the White Lords.
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something? What does that have to do with Edwin?
I'm getting to that. The White Lords lived in the north of Vertiel, out in the ice. We know little about them. For a long time it was believed they had disappeared. But in reality, they somehow transformed themselves. And in one of the books that I consulted, I found an engraving of a woman, one of their leaders. It was the portrait of that witch.
It is suspicious. We'll have to check it out.
Since you seem so close to her, try to find out more about her past. How old is she? Where was she born? I don't know. Just something, anything that might give her away.
I will have to be careful so she doesn't get wise to me.
Keep me informed, but believe me, I'm almost sure it is her.
I'd like to ask you...
What do you want to know?
I've been thinking about the books in the library. I still haven't managed to find a library for the moment. But this is not really the moment. We have bigger fish to fry. See you later. Sybil.
Yes?
See you later.
Damn.
Greetings, mercenary.
Can I have a look at your...
I see.
Mercenary.
did you manage to make it through the battle?
Bit of luck, just like with everyone who survived. I'd pulled guard duty so many times in a row that I was sent on R&R. If you really want to know, I was in a steam room when the attack came, having a really hot bath.
Nice.
It was horrible. The deathly silence that fell on the city just like that, with just that awful cracking of ice. Anyway, I jumped into my uniform and ran like crazy until I found my commander. And now here I am. Nothing really heroic about it, I'm afraid.
Coward.
How are things going in the camp?
Bah, we're short of everything and morale's not great. But we're together and alive. And most of us are really pissed off. In a way, you could say everything's fine. Even if I heard that the survivors from the human army were kicking up a bit of a fuss.
I'm leaving.
Good day, even if the
Show me what you...
lad.
Oh shit.
Well, you again.
Show me what you have.
Alright, you're still the same Trump, damn it.
I have nothing to say to you, mercenary. You want to follow?
Oh well.
I have nothing to...
Damn. Nice. Okay. Oh crap. The undead. Nice.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
Hahaha.
Mercenary, I owe. I'll be going now.
First things first is I'm going to save because it's been a while. And I'm probably going to stop the recording here just because it feels like we've gone to a new area and stuff, so yeah. So thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.